we're here at Darlington Dragway. Another Wednesday test and tune. Y'all know test and tune champs of 2023 coming back at you again. We appreciate Jeff and them. They do an awesome job here on the track overall, regardless right lane, left lane, it don't matter. Like I said, we got a few ride-alongs going to happen today. I'm sure this video is going to come after the ride-along video. Maybe we'll switch it up. That's really about it. It's nice and hot. It's probably 91, 92 right now. We're going to try to go down heat of the day. If we can get it and pull off and go down, feel confident, start playing with some more power later tonight.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ant! Tell them about this task. What are we about to do? Tell them about it. Look at them.
Turn around. I don't know what we're about to do.
Ooh, we're about to go run the black sheep. It's gonna go fast. You gotta let them know.
Yeah, it's gonna go fast.
Yep. In the heat of the day, tell them.
In the heat of the day.
There you go, my man. My man, confident with it.
Are you guys tired of watching us take the front end on and off this thing? Well, you're gonna see more of it because we're testing. Thank you guys for stopping in today's video. We're back at the track with Black Sheep. This is where we're gonna win the races, testing. We went up there. That was a swing right there. We're trying to get data. We know how to get the car down track. We know how to get down track very fast, but we want to be very fast in the heat of the day. So that was a little bit aggressive for the track conditions, but it's kind of one of those things where you have to try it because if it sticks, you're like, damn, you know, we really got a hot rod in the heat. Yeah, I mean, the car feels great. Car drives great. Engine, tune-up, everything is perfect. So I'm very happy. We're just messing with the power management and the shocks. That's all we're doing today. So the hardest round is first round in the heat of the day. We can get down very competitively, but it's something where I'm willing to go out there and test and risk it for the biscuit. You know, if we can go out there and lay a 60 foot and 330 that no one can touch in the heat of the day, that's what we're going to do, and that's what we're going to try. So that one right there was definitely very aggressive. How we're doing all the power management is very simple. The tune-up from the starting line to the 330 boost-wise doesn't change. Maybe even a little bit. For starting line 200 foot doesn't change. We do all of our power management with timing. So if we want to slow it down, we would just take 2 degrees out of it. That's all we would do. So you know, that was very aggressive right there. That is the exact same tune-up that we ran the last pass at night.
Gosh.
I told you I was swinging.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was like, if
gosh.
it sticks, this thing is going to be a missile.
You're insane.
Yeah, it was definitely
You are
very,
insane,
very, very
sir.
aggressive. So,
Oh, my God.
but it's something where like you gotta try. You gotta try.
Never know.
So
You could have just had a killer heat of the day tune up.
dude,
You never would have
but here's the
if you
thing.
didn't try.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna take just a hair out of it, right? We're gonna cool it down real quick while the track's still hot. No one wants to test while the track's hot. I want to test while the track's hot. Because if I can master this, what everyone hates, we're gonna be untouchable.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go and take a degree out of it, or 2 degrees out of it, and it will still be freaking fast. And I think it'll go right down. So I think we're close because it did bite and try to move. It's just, that was a very strong tune-up. Very strong tune-up.
Here we are, test pass number 3. The last 2 haven't been successful, but we the first pass went about 3 foot. The last pass went about 10 foot. We're trying a couple different things, you know, trying to make it faster or down low. We had like a 108 tune up in that last pass, so it doesn't seem like that fast, but it's still relatively fast. This converter's already out mile an hour, and the other converter out the back, so if it hooks up, we'll put a little bit more boost up top. I think we'll put another 5 pounds. So that should make it around 38, 40 area out the back. So we'll see what kind of mile an hour it has. And if it pulls off, we know what to do. If not, we'll go back and regroup and try it again.
I'm feeling good about it right now.
Oh yeah. We ain't stopping until we figure it out. I think everybody knows. They can talk all they want, but everybody at home has got to come to realize that we will test and figure it out.
Yep.
If we gotta change everything in the car every week.
We just show it.
Yes.
A lot of people don't show it.
Yes.
We're just going to show everything.
We show
Good,
the
the
failures
bad, and the
the
ugly.
success.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank God.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I knew we were making it
we
down.
didn't have to put Kevin in the car that time. That's
no,
why
no.
it went down.
Yeah, that's why.
Motor makes a lot of power. I think it's going to the converter.
Holy moly.
It is.
It feels good in here.
Alright, so we didn't do much talking in between passes because it's been hot out and we're just like strictly business. Very, very, very valuable day of gathering data at the racetrack. Hot day. Like, it is so hot. I need to weigh myself before and after. I don't know if you lose a lot of weight from sweat, but I feel like I lose at least 65 pounds minimum. Had a great time running Hank as always, doing the ride-alongs. The car is absolutely awesome, love it. We have 2 more coming up on Friday, so I'm excited about that. And then after that, Hank's getting a rest, probably get freshened up before the experience opportunity comes about. So if you guys are interested in riding in one of the race cars, LSNS.com, every dollar you spend gets entered to win. Let's see here. Got some very valuable data. The first pass, I missed the shock tune-up, was too tight, but now I have the data and the information to know I missed the shock tune-up. Before we were like, oh, why didn't it go down track? Well, I didn't say we, I was like, oh, I didn't know why I didn't go down track. Maybe too much power, this, that. The power was fine. I missed the shock tune-up. Second pass, missed the shock tune-up again. Finally had enough data to look at that, like it pulled off far enough to say, oh shit, the shock's too tight. Took 2 clicks out the shock, and we got the shock spot on that next pass. It went down and through. I put more power in up top, and it just absolutely blew through the converter. Here, Scott, can I steal this for you? We'll show them live. Scott's looking over some of the data here, and I think one of the big things that we got, so purple is boost, red is RPM. As you notice, RPM is just up there, it's slung up, and it's just going like crazy. We put 5 more pounds of boost in it. We were running 35 pounds of boost, and the car seemed to be pretty happy. Right here we got 40 pounds of boost, and as you can see, like when it went from the 35, right, it's good. You add that other 5 pounds of boost, and it just picked up another 500 RPM, literally just riding 8,000 all the way down track, blowing through the converter. So essentially it's like a slipping clutch at that point. The shifter was banging, can confirm. The shifter was commanding the shift. It shifted right there at 1.6 into the run, very early. It's a 140 gear set power glide, or sorry, power glide. It's a 140 gear set, 2-speed 400. The heat's getting to me. So at 140 gear set, it's a little bit long. 148 standard is what most people run. When you go from a 148 to a 140, you could tell. I mean, sometimes it's like you're out there 400 or 500 feet and that thing's just shifting. So for it to shift 1.6 into the run, that's literally just out the 60 foot. That's prior to the 330. So the converter's badass, but this converter, the stator in it was set up for the 295 tire with a 389 gear. So we're running a 370 gear on a 275, so it's 28-inch tall tire. So the tire's 2 inches shorter in height, and the gear is obviously different in ratio. So I have another one there that Pete sent me. We use a Circle D converter, absolutely badass piece. But as you guys can see, if you use it in the wrong application, like it's not designed for, you know, some people would be like, oh man, this converter's a piece of shit. The converter's not a piece of shit. I'm using it with the wrong application. The converter's not spec'd for that tire and gear ratio. So I have another one at the shop. I'm pretty sure when I ordered the converter, I was like, hey, I know I'm gonna go back on 28 to the other gear ratio, so he made me another one. So what we're gonna do is pull the converter apart, swap stators, and then go back here. There's no point to make another pass because you're gaining no data when you go to make this change. The converter up front is a lot tighter, but when it just blows through it out the back, I mean, it's just horsepower. You're making too much horsepower. It's like a slipping clutch. We turned it up and it went, you know, the car's not going slow, but you're leaving a lot of meat on the table. And if we're going to go out there and reset the hydraulic roller horsepower record, you need to have a converter that couples really tight so you can put that power to the ground. So converter felt really good. It's very important. This is why you need to test, because if you're out there, you go out there and run this first round, you're screwed, because now you're just beating the shit out of the transmission, getting it overly hot, and you're not really competitive with the slipping converter. So I think a lot of races are won testing, just like they say a lot of golf tournaments are won on the driving range and the putting in the practice green. You know, that's the same. That's the truth here. We'll come out here every single week, 2 days a week, and test until we feel like we can go out there and, you know, we have all the data and can run rounds and, you know, be competitive. So
Never heard that golf.
no, you never heard that. You know what? You never struck me as a big golf guy, so I couldn't imagine you heard a lot of golf.
My hit won't take it.
No. What do you think about
Just
this
like-
photo?
Yeah, have you seen the photo?
I need a copy of that.
What do you
I should
think about
own
this
that
photo?
one. That should be.
Wait,
mine.
this one's got to go up on the wall.
This is going on the
shop,
wall.
But
Look at that. We stopped and got the damn. We did the thing.
hold on, hold that nice and still real quick, okay?
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Hey, get the hand, Dave. Dave, get the hand. Don't miss it. We're back. That is just a great photo. What was your thoughts?
I mean, just straight water in the.
like you knew you were screwed.
No. I mean, I knew it was gonna go everywhere. They put on the
Did you think it was gonna be that
slickest plate
bad?
Ever. Did you put oil on the plate too?
No.
It is the slickest plate
It
ever.
was.
That
It
plate-
really was.
It's plastic,
Shiny
but someone
plastic.
polished that shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to DCF for polishing that plate. Yeah. No.
Did you expect it to go that crazy though?
No.
I
It
didn't.
kind of felt slow after the 330.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
It's like the
it's-
first 60 feet is fun. That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's-
after that, it's like, oh.
I mean, you went 130 some mile an hour on the 8.
Did it really go on 30?
Yeah.
I felt like it went like 95.
I mean, I stopped driving at one point and it was just looking at you, and I'm like, oh shit. As Logan's like, it looked like it was going left. With someone heavier like Phil in the car, we need to put a turn in the anti-roll bar. I was like, no, I probably just need to look at the track and actually drive. But no, it was fun. It was a good day at the track. A lot of valuable data. Scott, what's your 2 cents on today? It's hot, first of all.
You know how I look at it. Test, test, test. Know what you're going to do before you go racing.
Yeah.
Yep.
You learned a lot about shocks today. QA1 shocks ain't no joke.
No,
I
literally.
love those things.
1 or 2 click. It's
Holy
crazy.
crap.
Every single click you put in the shock shows up in the data, which is
Every single click.
Would you say it's unheard of in shocks?
Big time unheard of. There's only a couple manufacturers I can think of. Sandtuff being one of them, but them QA1s ain't no joke.
No, those things are serious. They're serious. I'm happy with them. Now it's just the shock operator needs to make the right call at the right time, and that's why I'm out
Shock
here.
operator needs to quit thinking so hard about it and second guessing himself.
Yeah. No, we can get the car down track. We can go fast. I think we're splitting hairs at this point. But once we get the converter right and that sucker will run out the back, I mean, it's gonna be fast. It's gonna be fast. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be faster. It's already fast. Literally, if Phil rode in that thing, he'd be bald right now. All right, we gotta get Phil one of these photos. We gotta load up, go to Buc-ee's, and it's gonna be a wrap on today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Go down and subscribe. Check out the Nasty Co channel. It's for big gun guys over there now. We'll see you in the next upload.